Now listen to me, because we are talking about your money, your business, and your peace of mind. If you are retired or sitting on the doorstep of retirement, and you've started a little consulting business or a side hustle to keep your skills sharp and your pockets full, you might be using Novo. It's a great tool, it's modern, it's sleek, but if you don't understand the rules of the road regarding how much of your own money you can actually touch when you need it, you are headed for a financial headache. The question I get all the time is, Susie, what is the daily withdrawal limit for Novo? And people ask this because they are afraid. They're afraid that in an emergency, maybe a piece of equipment breaks or you have a sudden business opportunity, you won't be able to get your cash out. Here's the truth, and I want you to write this down. For most of you, the standard daily ATM withdrawal limit with your Novo debit card is $1,000. That is it. If you walk up to an ATM and try to take out $1,200 for a contractor, that machine is going to say no, and you are going to be standing there feeling powerless. But wait, it doesn't stop at the ATM. You also have a limit on your daily point of sale transactions. That's when you go into a store or go online and swipe that card to buy a laptop or office supplies. For most Novo users, that limit is $5,000 per day. Now, $5,000 might sound like a lot, but if you are making a major purchase to kick off your retirement business, you could hit that wall faster than you think. Why does this matter to you? It matters because as you get older, your must-have-it-now fund becomes sacred. You cannot afford to have your capital locked behind a digital door because you didn't read the fine print. Now, I want you to understand something very important. These numbers I just gave you, the $1,000 for the ATM and the $5,000 for spending, they are not set in stone for every single person. Novo is a fintech, and they look at how you use your money. Your specific limits are tucked away in your Novo app. You need to open that app right now, go to the account info section, and look at your transaction limits. If you see a number there that makes you nervous, if $1,000 isn't enough to make you feel secure, don't just sit there and worry. That is a waste of your emotional currency. You can actually request a limit increase directly through the app. They want to see that you have a history of responsible use, so if you've been using the account for a few months and keeping a healthy balance, ask for what you need. But let's talk about the fear factor for a second. Many of you are moving away from the big, traditional banks with marble pillars and moving toward these online accounts. The fear is my money safe? Yes, Novo is FDIC insured through their partner, Middlesex Federal Savings. Your money is protected up to $250,000. But safe and accessible are two different things. Here is your actionable takeaway, and I want you to do this today. First, do not rely on your debit card for large, emergency business expenses. If you know you have a $7,000 invoice coming up, do not wait until the day of to try and swipe your card. Use an ACH transfer. Novo is fantastic for ACH transfers. They are often free and they allow you to move much larger sums of money than a simple debit card swipe. Second, always keep a secondary buffer account. I don't care how much you love Novo. In retirement, diversification is your best friend. Have a backup account at a different institution so that if one card is declined or one bank has a technical glitch, you are never left standing at a register with your heart in your throat. And third, use the reserves feature in Novo. If you are worried about spending too much or losing track of your limits, carve out your tax money and your emergency business savings into those reserve folders. It keeps your spendable balance clear so you never accidentally try to withdraw money that is already spoken for. You have worked too hard for too many years to be stressed out by a debit card limit. Knowledge is power, but only if you use it. Check your limits, plan for your big spends using ACH, and keep that backup account ready. That is how you stay safe, that is how you stay strong, and that is how you protect your retirement dreams. Be brave, be wise, and stay secure.